Hi, this is Sebastian of Skid Row, and you're watching MTV. Check it out.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a request for a band that I have never heard before. They are called Skid Row, and honestly I have seen their name on t-shirts, on tank tops. They're just one of those bands that you see around. You hear people talk about them, but if you're like me, you just never had the chance to actually listen to them. They're an American heavy metal band formed in 1986, and today I'm gonna be listening to their song called I Remember You for the first time. I'm actually pretty excited every time I dive into a new heavy metal band because I love that type of stuff, and my headphones might not give me the liberty, but I just love shaking my head around and dancing and going wild. So if you enjoyed today's video, please make sure to subscribe and join our community. I'm super excited to check it out, so let's go ahead! Now this is very interesting because I don't think it compares to any other heavy metal band I've heard. I mean, of course, this is just my first song, so I can't really compare it. But it's interesting how they're not going crazy on the guitar, on the ultra crazy effects. Like, they just started with this little riff that almost gave me country vibes. And it feels like they're really trying to tell a story, send us a message with these lyrics. I don't know, maybe they're gonna add some more grit to it, but so far it's like very chill, very melodic. Also, I'm enjoying the voice of the vocalist very much. It's very sensitive, very soft, but with a little grit to it. I'm actually excited to see how this song develops. Is that a woman? No, I'm sorry, because I'm pretty sure there's no woman in this band. His voice is so high-pitched and touching the exact, like, right sensitive notes that is almost giving me, like, a motherly feeling. Alright, sorry I've paused again, okay? This already too many pauses. But did you hear how his voice blended and mended into the guitar? It was like they were one. I don't hear that enough in music. Like, this is really something special from an artistic and logistic point of view. rose to the expectation.
Woke up to the sound of pouring rain.
Soft again.
Washed away a dream of you.
Bro, his voice.
Nothing else could ever take you away. 'Cause you'll always be my dream come true. Oh, my darling, I love you. Remember yesterday, walking hand in hand. Not that I've seen the strength. I remember you through the sleepless nights, through every endless day. I wanna be saved. I remember you. Remember yesterday, walking hand in hand. Love that I've seen the strength. I remember you through all the sleepless nights, through every endless day. I wanna be saved. I remember.
What even was the ending? Like, wow, 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 wow. This song had me going through many stages. Surprise, shock, excitement, even emotional sadness at a certain point. It is just very different from, I think, any other heavy metal that I've heard. I don't know, I can't remember everything I've heard so far, but it can definitely make an impression and definitely stick with you for a long time. From the beginning, I was kind of shocked because they started so softly with that guitar with a soft voice, very soothing notes. And I was wondering, I told you, I'm sorry I paused like 4 times, but I was wondering, is this gonna have that monumental peak of excitement most heavy metal songs have? And it so did, but I didn't expect it to be at the end. That is where my shock came from. I noticed a story. He was saying we were walking hand by hand. He was asking the girl, do you remember? Please remember. Like, come on. And it was kind of like I was there, you know? I was seeing them walk in the park. I was enjoying this really great piece of music, but also visually living a story. The guitar, again, was a piece of mastery. I don't know. Musicians blow me away. I don't know. One day I would love to be a musician, but I could never do that thing with a guitar. This is just so much practice and so many hours to do that with a guitar and to mend the voice and to blend it so well into a guitar riff and to communicate excitement and to be so grandiose through some chords is insane. And again, his voice at a certain point, I was like, is that a woman? Because it sounded just like so feminine with those high feminine touches. But I was confused because I was pretty sure there's no female vocalist in the band. And then like 2 seconds later, you noticed it's going from that feminine high voice to a gritty, very masculine note. Like, that is mind-blowing. And also, it seems like one of those songs that you can just remember the chorus and find yourself throughout the day singing it. It's stuck in your head because it's just so simple but so memorable. I remember you. So wow, what can I say? This is legit. Like, you guys have a thing for Skid Row for a reason. And I see all the time people wearing Skid Row shirts and talking about Skid Row, and I'm like feeling left out. So thank you so much for suggesting this. You know, there's so many great bands and artists that I want to hear every single song from them, but it's just like there's so many. At a certain point with this channel, I want to go through like all these bands with you totally. It's gonna take a long time and work, but I'm confident we'll get there. And yeah, I want to be like a super knowledgeable person that knows about all these bands. And oh my god, I forgot to tell you, we were in English class last week, and the teacher put out this video where there were all these celebrities that you had to say the name of and guess their name, and I was the only person in the whole class that knew Paul McCartney and John Lennon. I was screaming, Paul McCartney! And the colleagues were like, who? I felt proud in that moment. I felt like a proud child. So I need to tell you guys, it really made me feel like I want to know more about music, and one day, hopefully, with a lot of work, maybe even make some music professionally. So thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it with me. Leave me some recommendations in the comments if you have some, and I'll see you next time. Bye!